Today we will be testing out Google Jules, which is an asynchronous AI coder from Google. And guys, if this in the future works, it's going to change the whole field of AI and coding. So the first thing we want to do is go to jules.google.com, sign up with your account. You get 5 tasks every single day completely for free. Here you can select your GitHub repository after you connect your GitHub. I have way too many, but let's add a new one. So we're going to create a repository on GitHub. We're going to call it Testing Jules. It's going to be a public repository because who cares? And let's create it. So we created it, and then we have to go ahead on the Jules website and select it. So here it is, Testing Jules, we find it, and we can select a branch. Okay, so I initialized the repository, and then we're going to test it out. So it finds the main branch, and we can ask Jules to do a task for us. So as we usually do, we're going to go ahead and create a transformer stitching webpage. This is a simple benchmark, it's just to showcase the usage of this tool. You should absolutely go ahead and test it out as it is free. You can use it up to 5 tasks per day, as we have said already. We'll give it this prompt here, so it will start to create this page. It says, give me a plan, and let's see what the response will be. There are some more things that I want to show you in this platform, so keep watching. So you can also get notifications from the system. I don't want to get notifications. Please just don't spam me. While we wait for the generation to happen, if you're interested in learning to use AI tools for coding, making websites, doing research, writing, creating videos, images, audios, automations, pretty much anything you want to do with AI, I have a very cheap course. It costs around $20, one-time fee on Udemy. It's down below in the description of the video. And you can support the channel by buying it, and you learn so many things, you become more productive. And I am dedicated to updating this course for the next 1 year, so you pay once and you get all of the updates. So I don't think there is a better deal right now on YouTube. Here, what we have to do is approve the plan. It says exactly what it's going to do, and there is also this auto approve if you fail to click this button up till then. So that's nice. I really like how it takes a planning step, shows you what it's going to do. I think software engineering is slowly becoming better and better, more organized. The planning steps are super important to get a very good result. So I'm super excited to see what Jules can do for us. This happens asynchronously. You leave it there, it works in an agentic way, you get the response, the pull request, and that's amazing. So here you can leave feedback to them, you open up a new chat, there is also this kind of notifications, you can go back to Jules Beta, select some other kind of tool or model. Also they've got some official tutorials and some examples that you can see and take ideas from. So here there's also the sidebar where you can see your repositories, the recent tasks you use, and if you click on one of your repositories, this is super interesting, take notes here. You can find the actual task that is getting worked. Right now there is this CODEX that is coming soon. I see that some accounts already have this capability. You can create an actual podcast that explains your database, what it does, what exists in the database. So this is interesting. I think this is going to turn into a notebook for code bases, which will be insane because you will be able to see software engineering architecture diagrams on top of your page, and you will be able to navigate the files and understand them using AI. You can asynchronously code new methods, new things. That would be pretty insane. Also for the initial setup, you can give custom commands over here, and you can also run automated tests and all of these things. This is super new, and it's super exciting to see it improving and also make it part of our stack. So we can see the actual changes in each of the files over here. So this is really beautiful to see. It's so dynamic, and I really, really like it. So I'm going to let it do its job. I don't want to stress over it. I think this is a new way of, coding that we have never seen before. Essentially, it really abstracts the code away from the user and turns the coding agent into a pair or a peer. So this is like having an actual person doing the job for you, where you just have to tell him, do that, and you wait for his response 5-10 minutes later. This is pretty sick, pretty insane. I really also love the other features of code-based understanding that they're bringing. And, when they master all of these things, the models will be more than smart to just handle everything. So this is going to be so exciting. Okay, so the model is actually still working. It updated the index.html, the style CSS, then went to the script.js, adding functionalities for accordion, smooth scrolling, and all of these sorts of things, so that's exciting. I really love how we can see the differences in each of the files over here, and if you go into full screen mode, you could really dive into the changes and the things that it proposes. You really dive into the code when you actually use this button, so that's super interesting. This is, guys, purely agentic mode, so a lot of people will feel like 5 daily tasks is a very small amount, but in all honesty, it's not that little. It's super great, it's super good, because it goes so deep, it does all of these steps again and again and again, so it's like taking 10-20 requests of a usual model. Because this is, you can think of it like a task being an agentic task from start to finish with loads of autonomy. I have never seen a model go into so much depth. The last time I seen this was from a YouTuber that was creating a website on Klein with the YOLO mode and Claude 3.7. Like first day that Claude 3.7 was released, he put YOLO mode in and the model was just running for hours creating a website, cost like $100, where you got this beautiful thing completely for free on the web, doing this absolutely amazing work. Like Google is cooking so much. If you've seen the previous videos that I have uploaded on the channel, you can understand how fucking crazy Google is. At this point, Google is just so easily beating everybody else. Like, see, the past 4 days I have been making videos about Google and all of the amazing products that they have been creating. It's so insane. Really, it's insane. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like Google, I've never seen anything like that ever before. So something that is super new is the actual commit message. So it creates a branch that is called transformer page template. It shows exactly what it has done and creates an actual branch. It took it 8 minutes to do this thing. And oh my God, I can't even speak because this is so exciting. It's so exciting as a programmer to see this thing. You can click view branch here and it will lead you to the actual branch. You could create a pull request and all of these sort of things, which is, it's pretty insane. So let's say that we create a pull request. You can see everything here, create a pull request, you can merge it in to the main branch. This is so insane, guys. Like, okay, let's say that we merge and let's say that I want to test this out on my computer, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fetch and pull the changes that we have done to the repository, and we're going to see the response. You know, it's going to be 9 minutes right now, but in the future you could pretty much expect this to work for hours upon hours upon hours. So this is the website. It looks nice. It's not perfect, but still looks quite nice. So let's say that I want to do exactly not that. I didn't want to close these windows. So let's say that we want to do a change, okay? So we're going to go ahead here and we're going to give it another task. So we can talk to Jules. I don't know if you should open up like a new tab or just continue on this one, but let's say that we open up like a new task. So I'm going to click the plus sign, again, testing Jules. We want the main branch, and I'm going to ask it, please make the web page more beautiful, modern, and professional. Search the internet to improve the content and make more in-depth tutorial for transformers. Make sure to add animations to everything. So we're going to try and create a more beautiful, modern web page. Search the internet, improve the content, all that stuff on the main branch. Let's give it a check. It's going to give us a plan. Probably has to take a step to understand a little bit what the code base is about. So hopefully it will be able to do so. I think this is going to be a request that is going to be hard for the model because it doesn't have memory. Memory is the final part, guys. If we can make memory and we can keep memory of previous video generations, image generations, of previous code bases, requests. If we can actually take bendings and create them easily, then it's going to change the way and the path to AGI. It's the only things that these models lack. Context and memory, in my opinion. They're smart enough, they may take a little bit more time than humans, but when you get the compute ready, they're going to run so much faster, they're going to be equally cheaper per hour to humans, so you just need to give them the memory, the augmentation, so they can make meaningful changes and understand exactly where they should look at and what they should do. So yeah, let's go and see the result. Also, what I find pretty insane with this kind of model is how long it takes it to actually do the changes. It really is working super deeply for so much time, for so many hours. This is so insane. Never seen before. So the agent is still working. This is incredible. I really hope that the result is actually worth the effort, because like this model is running for so long that it doesn't really make any sense. Like it started to do the changes like 13 minutes ago. This is unprecedented. Like no jokes at all. Like I've never seen this before. Like it's complete fucking insanity. I'm not even joking at this point. But yeah, let's wait and see the response. I really want to see the response. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's see. Is it so good as we should expect, or is it not so good and, something bad will actually happen? Okay, so it says you can publish branch 13 minutes. This model worked for 13 minutes to finish this pull request, this branch. That's insane, man. Like 13 minutes of actual work. Oh my god. Okay, so let me change our branch. Let me fetch the origin and change into this new branch. So that's what we're going to do. Fetch the branch, and we probably have the new code in this file. Let's open it up. Okay, so this is the actual new website. So it has so many more information. It's a little bit more beautiful as a website. Changed the colors, added a little bit of animations, loads of more information. So yeah, guys, this is a good result. These are not working, but it maybe doesn't matter. Okay, so this functionality. Okay, so the FAQ, these things don't work, but the website looks good, and it's the first actual website that I have seen being so in depth. So I think this model has done a step for the AI. I see a step forward in the quality of the AI responses, and because this is asynchronous, this is a big deal. I really like it. Well done, Google.